What's happening, guys? So, UFC, Saudi Arabia, this weekend, fight night 250, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it's going to be Israel Adesanya and Imavov as the main event. I'm still here in New Zealand, I'm about to head home. So I did a bit of training there, got to see Izzy's last week of camp. I'll get into that a little bit more, but I'll do a few of the fights. I'll start off with, well, Kaan. Kaan was over there in Kaan Ofli, was over there in at CKB, and yeah, we're just seeing that, and I thought, how much was he paying as well? So I wouldn't mind throwing him in my picks, breakdown and picks. Because Kaan, very well-rounded guy, and I think he's paying $3 or something like that, and he's very well-rounded, good fighter, and he shouldn't be paying $3. So yeah, I did a bit of training with him, trained with him a fair bit. Even back in Australia, I did a bit of training with him. He's just come off the Ultimate Fighter, but yeah, so now he's did camp with the guys, looking good. So my first pick, I'll say Kaan Ofli. Again, the value there is going to be good, very, very well rounded. So I guess he can take the fight anywhere it goes. Obviously, his opponent's a tough guy. I have watched a bit of his opponent, but I think Kaan Ofli can get it done. All right, now I'll get to Pavlovich and Rozenstruik. Pavlovich is paying $1.36, a heavy favourite, I guess, against Rozenstruik. I wasn't
$3.16.
$3.16 for Rozenstruik. So that's obviously a bit of value there in Rozenstruik. Heavyweights, anything can happen, but I think Pavlovich is going to be hard to beat in this one. I thought maybe the value would have been a little bit better coming off a loss. But striking wise, they're both strikers. Rozenstruik was a kickboxer before this. Pavlovich obviously known for his striking, but I think Pavlovich is that little bit more dangerous, and I just think more chances of maybe getting the finish and doing that little bit more damage, and just doing that little bit more to get the victory. So I'm going to go with Pavlovich on that one. Now we're up to co-main event, aren't we? So this one's a tricky one. Who's the favourite in this one?
Magomedov. $1.54. MVP is paying $2.50.
All right. So. He's an underdog. I'm going to tell you now, I think Michael Venom Page gets a win in this one. Again, tough guy. Magomed is very dangerous, undefeated. Obviously, a very hot prospect coming off a double spin back fist. Heavy favourite. And I just think stylistically this can be a hard fight for him. I know they both like their striking, but MVP's just so good on the feet. I think Magomed might find it pretty hard on the feet with him, even though he's known for his striking. Especially our underdog like this. I think this is going to definitely be my underdog pick. For obviously MVP is that little bit older as well. He is getting old, but I don't want to say so older, I'll say, but he still moves so well. I think it's going to be a fight. I think he's going to be able to manage the distance. You're still seeing in his last fight, even though Ian Gary was able to get the win, you could still see his sharpness and the way he was able to move, and he's still so dangerous. Still the timing, footwork, all of that was still there, and I still think that's going to make it very hard for Magomed. So I'm going to go with the underdog pick on that one. My last picks was the last pay-per-view event. Pretty sure I got them all right. Got pretty detailed in there. I think this one is as an underdog pick. I got a couple of the underdogs, good underdogs on the last one. This one is definitely, I think, the one for you guys. Again, gamble responsibly. But I mean, if I'm going to have my pick of the week or underdog pick of the week, definitely MVP, I believe. Now, let's get to the main event and talk about Israel Adesanya and Imavov. So I've been here training, so I wanted to do a bit of training because I'm in like a pre-camp camp. Nothing booked just yet, but we sort of know the dates that we're looking at. So we're just starting to really pick it up and get things going. Be a little bit more serious to get things going. So I was able to do some training with Izzy, see him, especially today. He just did his spider before he leaves. Go! best fight I've ever seen him do. And I ain't just saying that. I know a lot of people just, oh yeah, best one is just to say it. I believe that's the best one he's ever done. You wouldn't think someone, obviously, who's been in the sport for so long, you could say we're in our back end of our careers, right? Like that's what everyone's going to say. And fair play to him for saying that, but that's by far the best I've ever seen him do a spider. So he is looking strong and looking fit. And obviously sharp. He's always sharp. But to have that sort of gas tank, looks like he ain't going to get tired. 5 rounds, no problem. It honestly looks like that. The work rate that he just went at today was impressive. So he's going to be an absolute savage. His favourite?
Yeah, $1.55.
$1.55.
Imavov is $2.47.
Yep. So obviously I'm going with Izzy. I'm always going to back my guys, but not just that. It's Israel Adesanya, and it is a serious Israel Adesanya. There's just something about it. The guys were telling me, so even during the week, I was training alongside, so I wasn't able to watch properly till today, where I just sat back and watched them do the spider, and I kept hearing everyone go, "Man, it's the fittest he's ever looked," and things like that, and I'm like, all right, cool. I heard him say that, and I got to watch it today, and yeah, it's there. That's no lie. He's absolutely looking in incredible shape. So really looking forward to this weekend. I think the Israel Adesanya that you've seen for many years is going to be out there, and maybe and some more on top of that. He is looking strong, so I cannot wait for it. So I'm going to go with the favourite on this one, Israel Adesanya, to take out the main event over there in Saudi Arabia. Unfortunately, I can't be over there to watch it, but at least I got to see the last week, the last hard week of training to really just see him do his thing, get me sort of excited for me to pick it up. Now I'm expecting, so it's a bit inspiring. Now I'm going to make sure, end of my camp, that this is going to be the best spider that I've ever done. You know what I mean? Like, as you sit there, can it be? You know what I mean? When we are getting older, how can you, put on the best spider you've ever done? But he just showed you can. So I'm going to be doing the same. So inspirational stuff. Easy, go get him. I'll be watching. Let me know your thoughts, picks, predictions. But yeah, underdog pick of the week is going to be MVP, and obviously I think a solid, my most solid pick would have to be Izzy, just because I got to see him do work, and very, very confident after seeing that. Alright, catch us later.